What up, Dokkanners? We have a global Dokkan producers letter video that is coming tomorrow. They have just announced this on social media. See the details of the unification of operation schedules and info on the upcoming character. So, some people are probably going to take that and think Cell Max. Some people might think Tech UI. Some people might think Topo. Whatever it is, we'll find out tomorrow. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be about Topo because that was the expected Dokkan Fest to come up next. I don't anticipate anything extra crazy to come out besides that, other than them giving the most basic of information in regards to the unification. So to recap how this whole thing played out, at the start of the 9-year anniversary, we were given this video, which went over the new characters, talking about various elements of the celebration. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, did they not also say movie bosses? They show movie bosses here, but they show super bosses on the Dokkan social media. That's another fail on their part. But anyway, what we're mainly looking at is this. So they talked about this at the very end of the video, the unification of operation schedule. Here's some details. Oh yeah, we're gonna make an announcement later on. So that's what this is. They said that in order to make it so that the limbo characters can be integrated into the schedule after the unification, which happens worldwide, further adjustments will be needed on the international version. Based on the way that this is structured, the next sentence says, we will be providing further details on the unification of the operation schedules in the 9th anniversary campaign. So, like we all assumed with the summon format, a lot of people thought it was going to be the same thing in part 2. So, based on the way that this is phrased, I suppose, since it's not explicit, you can't totally say that what they're going to tell us coming up is going to be exactly what we're looking for. Because, as we have clearly learned, they like to play fast and loose with the English language and not be, absolute in how they convey things. So honestly, keep your expectations very, very low. Hopefully we find out how this is going to shape up. If you guys have recalled, in the past, I have tried to make these crazy lunatic theory videos trying to go over the scheduling for global and how it could conceivably work. I thought that maybe back in June, we would get the part 1 and part 2 of the Tanabata, while JP goes through the part 1, part 2 of Goku Black Rose. We would get the second part of the Rose along with the Tanabata LR, and then maybe Ginyu, combining a few banners. Then I thought the 9th anniversary would remain unscathed, with the Tanabata on JP happening at the same time, and then one final compression of Dokkan festivals in the trap before worldwide. That was quickly debunked with lack of information and, reveal after reveal after reveal. So basically this whole thing imploded. This is how I saw it happening. Did I predict this? Or did I update this? No shot I predicted this. I'm pretty sure I updated this. No shot I got Tech UI Jiren. No way. I did say Zarbon for the Trap Dokkan Fest, which JP's not getting. They got Roshi, so that is obviously wrong. But this seems fairly right. Makes a lot of sense because that's how it usually plays out. So Global's Trap Celebration is probably going to be this that they announce. If we go back to years past, if we go back to July 20th, 2023, this is the closest thing to a producer's letter that dropped later on during the 9th anniversary. So for this one, they were reinforcing the fact that the second part was going to be the Kid Gohan and the what is it, Z Fighters and Kai Fighters. You enjoying the 8th anniversary? Let's take a look at the characters making their appearance on the occasion, blah, 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 blah. They give us a little diatribe about how the units work. Great. So these units will be available on the 24th. Actually, this was beforehand. So they actually dropped this 4 days before the banner actually dropped for those. Then they talked about the special event that was happening, the Dragon Ball Medley. This was actually a pretty big, not a big scam, but this was kind of a scam in and of itself because people did the burst mode to get coins to buy some of those songs, and then they removed the songs after you bought it because of licensing issues. So yeah, Dokkan is just really good at trolling global players when it comes to little things like this. 8th anniversary special friend summon. This is already available. So the difference between last year and what's probably going to be this year is that when they go over stuff during the 9th anniversary, it's probably going to be just kind of reminding you, oh yeah, we've had this going on for a little while. That's great. That's going on. So if it's going to be a video, I'm hoping that it's going to be a sizable video, maybe not necessarily this length. It's not a Dokkan Now special. It is being labeled as a producer's letter. So producer's letters are generally like 5 minutes or less, something like that. And I don't think it's going to be a whole lot of like really, really repetitive stuff because there's really no need. We're in part 3 now. This was done during part 2. This video dropping in part 3, who cares? They'll probably talk about the rainbow tickets. They'll probably talk about the special friend summon. And then after that, it's all hands on deck for the unification. So I expect the unification to be as follows. They are going to say that we are going to be unifying operation schedules with JP during worldwide download. And maybe, if anything, they will also announce some of those remaining features that need to be cleared on the global side, like the data download improvement, the shop update, whatever remaining things they have on that little calendar. Let me go find that calendar thing. All right, so here it is. This was back in Saiyan Day. So we still need the domain expansion. That has not been revealed in either version, so that has to happen. Global has to get the team copying function. Shop screen modification, I'm pretty sure we didn't get that. Improved data download, we didn't get that. Arrival of new SSR character who can be recruited in quest mode. JP just got this with the SSR physical Frieza. So this needs to happen. And I just realized 9th anniversary has been down here. Has it always been there? Okay, so yeah, I think a lot of these things will probably show up. If these don't, then it will happen at the end of the trap celebration going into worldwide download. That's for sure. So within a month, because I am recording this video basically at the end of July, which is basically now August. So we've got about a month before all of this is inaccurate. So I think within the next 30 days, we should get all of this remaining information. Further updates are in the works. Now, this is not the end of it. So what could also be revealed in this upcoming producer's letter is that this little bar right here gets extended and we get even more stuff leading up to 10-year anniversary. While we are going to be in unification with JP, there will still be a few things that have to be hashed out. Maybe that still takes a little bit of time. You can call into question whether that's even considered unification to begin with. Whatever the case may be, they're going to do it. So like it or not, that's just how it is. So I think this is probably going to be the main focal point of the video. And then they'll do like a preview for Topo. They'll try to, you know, talk him up. They'll be like, hey, are you looking forward to Topo? And then they might even like bring back a particular, maybe they'll bring back like Rose or something to try to make it a little bit more enticing. They'll probably announce that. They'll probably announce some weird like new ticket that will give you a guaranteed featured if you get it, blah, 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 blah. Some sort of incentive to try to get you to summon. That's what they typically do. Trap celebrations before worldwide download after anniversaries are notorious for doing things like that, where they just try to goad you into spending whatever money possible. However little, they want your money. So if you're going to give it to them, well, they did their job. So that's it. Speculation over. I will be going live on the channel tomorrow so that we can be ready for this. So it's going to be happening at 1800 PST. So that means 1900 PDT, which means 7 o'clock. So I will be going live around reset on Global tomorrow, and then we'll be live streaming for about 2 hours. We'll watch the video together, and then I'll react and give my thoughts to it. So good stuff coming up, I hope. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave the comments, your thoughts on the producer's letter and what we have in store coming up. Did I miss anything? I probably did. Let me know if you have any other ideas for what they could tell us. Do you think Cell Max is going to be making an appearance? Tech UI Goku Jiren. Remember, keep your expectations very, very low. That way you can't be disappointed. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let each know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and ours to Dokkan responsibly.